Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. I believe you hear that the shocking news. Our gaming is trying to steal your credits or your gold or your free experience. Who could have expected that? Listen, quick information for you. The selling event is coming, right? You have seen that in our gaming announcement. If you didn't, then I will present that to you. Pretty much like last time we had assembly workshop. Looks like we have the same thing. And this time the main tank for sale is Lion, and looks like Lion will have a special style as well. So this is going to be quite an interesting thing. I haven't played with this vehicle for a single game yet, so we are going to go through this together. It's not about the tank. Now the most important thing, how much it costs. And kuchukst! As you can see, this is the list. So pretty much if you are paying for pure gold, for this tank you will pay 55,000 gold, which is 200 euros. If you are paying in credits, you will pay 125 million credits. If you fully pay for credits, don't do that. It's no bueno. For free experience, it would be 1 million free experience. So if you are calculating everything, let's say you are getting free experience when there is a discount, you are paying for everything 25,000 gold. If you are calculating everything when there is no discount, you are paying 40,000 gold. Keep this in mind. Bonds, 50,000 bonds. And national blueprints and universal blueprints, you can throw them just to get rid of them and to get value of the tank a bit lower. In my opinion, the best way to use the things is free experience. Do not spend credits. I think it's overpriced as F. I think credits is the right way. I think free experience is the right way to do the things. Credits is not beneficial. Gold is not beneficial because at least you can use the gold to simply exchange the experience to free experience. And speaking about the bonds, I don't really think it is that great of the price either, right? So when we have this out of the way, how this vehicle is looking like and how it feels like. I haven't played a single battle with this vehicle yet, but looking into the armor of this tank, it's kind of paper, if you know what I mean. It's literally paper, unless there is a ricochet angles, so people won't penetrate you until someone is going to load the gold. If someone is going to load the gold, well, then you have no armor. Congratulations. So looks like tank is the paper tank, and there is nothing more to say about this, right? Now, what this tank has? This tank has auto-reloader, right? So what that means, that is very, very weird stuff, right? Looks like this tank has 4 in the magazine, right? And look how weird this time is. 18 seconds to reload, 7 seconds to reload, 9 seconds to reload, 11 seconds to reload. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe Wargaming made a mistake here or something. I have no clue. Let's go into the game and let's check it out. I am afraid to lie and it looks very, very weird. Let's go into the game. Okay, fellas, now the first thing what we are going to focus on, the reload, because I have a feeling that was a mistake, how fast it's reloading with a second and third shell. I think that was a mistake, or maybe I'm just special because it's very weird. So first shell, you need 18 seconds with all setup and everything, right? That's how much you need, 18 seconds. That is a lot of time to reload, for sure. By the way, gun accuracy is looking very, very accurate on the paper, just saying. Second shot, you need 7 seconds. Third shot, you need 8 seconds. And the last shot, 12 seconds. Okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, this is reverse in reverse auto reloader. The most beneficial way for you to play with this tank is to have only 1 or only 2 in the magazine and then keep bursting fire one by one. This is how it looks like. So you do not want to keep 3 and shoot the last one. You want to keep 1 and keep shooting this or this shell. This is very weird. This is very, very, very weird. It truly is, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely madness. Okay, this is wild and this is just simply weird, fellas. I really want to highlight this. Now, other than that, on the paper, gun handling is looking very good, apart aiming time. Aiming time is looking kind of meh, but that is okay. So this tank looks like it is somehow sniper schnitzel, if I can say so. Okay, that's fair. Now speaking about the shell velocity. Standard shell velocity is 1080 meters. Okay, that's fair and that's fine. Now, gold shell velocity, wait. Now, gold shell velocity is 1.4 kilometers or 1,400 meters. What that basically means? That basically means I cannot see people shooting the standard ammunition with this tank, especially when they spend so much of the resources and everything. So I have a feeling people simply won't bother, and they will go with a full gold, which is kind of fair, to be completely honest with you, because it is significantly better, or at least it looks like it is significantly better, speaking about the gold ammunition, right? Okay, that's fine. And look at this weird stuff. I have fired a couple of shells, and now I am reloading in a way relatively quickly. It doesn't make sense. I mean, I am trying to understand this, fellas. For me, this is just as shocking as it is for you to look into this tank, right? It is quite weird. So pretty much the whole strategy is you are bursting 1, you are bursting 2, you are bursting 3, you are not shooting the 4th one unless it is a humongous emergency, and you are treating this tank like you would have 3 in the magazine. This is how it looks like, and then it's typical reverse auto reloader, pretty much. It's like IS-3, but with a 4th shell, which is ruining the DPM completely. I'm just trying to understand this, fellas. Don't mind me if I do. We are learning together, and we are discussing about this out loud, right? Which is quite interesting stuff. Once again, it's just interesting. Now, speed-wise, it looks like okay. It is not Leo speed, but it looks kind of all right, to be fair with you. You cannot say it is bad or something, right? You definitely cannot say that. Okay, what we are going to do now, we are going to go blah, 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 blah. Skill, could you please repeat what we are going to do? Blah, 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 blah. That is 1, we are wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, fair enough. We are going for seconds, we are going for ramming. Fellas, I definitely thought I will need to shoot once again, but by the looks of it, this tank weighs quite a bit. I mean, holy bananas. Okay, interesting. Once again, we are learning, we are living and we are learning. I did not expect to ram him for that much damage. I truly did not expect that. Okay, let's see. Can we farm this T95? This is the question. I really want this gentleman to turn. This is very important. No? T95, turn. Turn. Come on. Just turn. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. A bit more. There is a pixel which I can hit. You know what? Why not? I know I can penetrate him just like so. Standard ammunition, I don't like standards with this tank. I do not see the point. Why would I shoot the standard ammunition overall with this vehicle, fellas? I know this tank is a paper. This is the first thing. I really do not like standards. Next game I will spam the full gold just to figure out the tank potential, because with the standards it doesn't look great. It is weird tank for me, to say that the least. But in the same time, you know, it happens. We are getting the tank to test out or to see how it is looking like. And once again, at this point, it looks just weird, you know? That's all I have to say about this vehicle. At this point, it is just weird. And let's go for a last one. It's okay. Okay, first game. Pure confusion, but that is fine. Accept it. Better luck next time. Let's see the score. Okay, very interesting, fellas. So first game was like warming up just to check it out how it will look like. All in all, we finished the game with 2,500 damage, which is not great by any shape or any form, but this is learning curve. I must admit, I do not like the standard ammunition of this tank. It doesn't feel right. I just simply do not like it. And speaking about the profits, we earned 40,000, but obviously we paid for everything, so we pretty much broke even, ignoring the completion of the mission, right? Very, very, very interesting. At this point, next game is going to be full gold, just to check it out how the tank will behave. Also, in the same time, for me, this 0.24 accuracy, for now, it doesn't feel like it is like this, you know. I would trust more Leopard 1 to say that the least how the shells are flying, but once again, maybe I did not fire at gold, maybe that's why. Okay, let's see what we can do, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So, Westfield, I have no clue about the gun depression, but I think it looks pretty good. It looks like -10 or -12, I would guess. In reality, I did not check the things on paper. Now, maybe we can actually play perfectly with this, because we are relatively close to the enemies, and I will shoot only one by one, or at least I will try to shoot one by one, right? That's what I want to do. Come on, boom, beautiful shot, very, very nice. Now we are chilling until we are going to have another one. We have another one, we are going to go for it, beautiful. And you see, I'm just bursting one by one, like I would have a nice DPM in a way, right? Let's say I am playing with this like I would play with Leo, as an example. Okay, I have 2 in the mag, doesn't really changes anything. I'm going like this. Doesn't really matter, I missed the shot, it truly means for nothing. We will wait for 3 more seconds, and we are going to pick against this gentleman right here. We are trying to shoot him. Beautiful. Once again, waiting until we are going to have a second one. We do not need to rush whatsoever. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go for this guy. That is a bad angle, but we managed to spank him. I believe we can say thank you for the RNG. And now we are going to say hello for... You know what? I'm going to play in the same position. I think that's what I want to do. I do not bother too much to wait until the last shell. I just don't care. I have pretty much all the time in the world, so... I am simply not rushing with that, to say that the least, right? All good. I am trying to focus on the game, fellas, just to check out how this thing is behaving overall. It is still very, very weird for me as a tank, you know? And also, speaking about the close range play over there, I don't really think it matters what is our gun accuracy. The main reason being is because we are sticking the gun anyways to the enemy, right? So it doesn't really matter what is the accuracy. Is it 0.3 or is it 0.25 or is it 0.4? Pretty much most of the tanks would deal well in this type of situation, or in this case scenario, right? Okay, let's say hello for this gentleman. Beautiful. That is completely fine. He's waiting for me. He's changing his mind. Good. He should change his mind. And at this point, we are trying to say hello for this gentleman. Beautiful. After that, we are not going to panic that much. We are going to say hello here. Beautiful. I'm going for another one. We can go and say hi for him. Now reload. I just cannot wait at this. I cannot get rid of the last shell, because you are destroying your DPM. This is not how you want to play with this tank. You always want to have at least one in the magazine for obvious reasons. Kill you greedy, yep. Call me greedy, that's my name. I'm going for another one because I can. Beautiful. And now we are going to go on the reload fully. I don't want to get rid of the last shell. Last shell is like your insurance, you know? You do not want to get rid of it no matter what. Pretty much only if it is a matter of the life and death, you want to get rid of it. Otherwise, you want to keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. 6 seconds left. I believe we are okay. And let's start the burst, right? And boom. Kaboom. Object is over there, Progetto is over there. Let's aim for Progetto, that's okay, doesn't really matter. 1 second. Let's go like this. Unfortunately, it is a bounce. And yeah, interesting. Very, very interesting. I'm trying to figure out, you know, how this tank works overall, and I am surprised. It is new experience for me, fellas. It is very new experience for me, and I am trying to figure out how to play with this tank. So, you know, it is all experimenting and all figuring out the things at this point. Learning the ropes, if I can say so. Okay, let's try to make a bit of pressure like this. I think this game was kind of perfection for how am I using my magazine, you know? I think I am improving greatly with this tank overall. How it works and how it looks like in the first place. Okay, where are you going? Where are you running? Where are you running, huh? Say my name. No! Esterva is sitting in the other side, Leo is sitting here, doesn't really matter, is he looking at us? No, he is not. We are going to shoot him once again. Since I'm greedy and I'm going for damage, I'm aiming for S1. I think we could get a bit closer like this and we will stop somewhere here, so we should be able to have a very, very good angle. Or maybe even like this, let's see. Maybe even like this. Wait, now we are chilling. We are just chilling and waiting until he will get spotted. Good, turn to the other side, pretty please. Not like this. Who asked you to die here, sir? Okay. Good game. I'm happy. I think once again I am figuring out how to play with this tank and this is good. Let's see the score. Okay, guys, solid ace. Yeah, that was my third battle with this tank. The second game I was trying to figure out how everything is looking like and I was learning, right? Now it looks like I am getting into the rhythm, I am getting into the groove, and I am becoming better with this tank. Still weird and still I think it's not worth to shoot the standard APs. I think the APCRs are the way to play with this tank. Beautiful. 6.2 thousand damage, 1.2 thousand assisting damage. That was good. Speaking about gun depression, -9. But -9 was more than okay over there. Beautiful. I am happy. So, in this performance, we got ace, we got 6.3 thousand damage, 2.2 thousand assisting damage, so pretty much 8,000 combined at plus, right? And we still lost 43,000 credits because I'm fully shooting gold. Will you make credits with this tank? Hell no. You won't make credits. That's a fact, and I can guarantee you that. Also, I am very curious. With the field modifications, I am testing the things out, right? And I decided to go for aiming circle size. I wonder if I would go for DPM, maybe the tank would feel a bit better. Who knows? Obviously, I'm not going to do that for now. This is maybe for a future, but yeah, it is weird. It is weird, fellas. I am testing this together with you, and I'm just excited as you are. So, you know, I am feeling like a child in the toy store, to say that the least. Anyways, let's go for a third one. Okay, look at this. We are defending the base, winning spawn pretty much in the Redshire. Oi, 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 this is going to be good. We have enough of the gun depression. Now the question is, are we going to reload in time? Once again, if you are planning to pick this tank for yourself, remember, do not shoot the last shell. Last shell is the shell which you never want to shoot, or you want to shoot it very, very, very rarely. Other than that, you are focusing on shooting the fourth, third, and the second shell. This is how you want to play this game. I know it is weird and everything, I am aware of that, but this is how you are playing this. Okay, let's go like so. I think I can shoot once again because he's on the reload. Actually, I cannot, unfortunate, but that is okay. Good. Good, fellas. Good. Whoops, mi scusi. Very, very, very interesting. Okay, what do we want to do now? This is the question. How greedy do we want to be? How greedy do we want to be, huh? I need to... Although one thing which I can tell you immediately, it's going to be very hard tank to play with, especially for a new players. If you are not so experienced tanker, right? If you are not so experienced player, you will struggle with this tank. Especially if you want to play well, this is going to be a pure struggle. This is how am I looking into this. It is a struggle for me, and I think I know a bit what I am doing. For a new player, it is going to be nuts. Not enough gun depression. I wonder what is the gun depression over the side. That was bad peek by me. Just simply bad peek by me. Cannot complain. Greedy, greedy, greedy. Through the sides, just saying, fellas, I'm checking it instantly. Gun depression through the sides is also 9 degrees. At least it looks like it, right? It looks like it's 9 degrees as well, but that felt very, very, very badly. And I know we have a winning spawn as well, so I need to get involved somehow, and this is very, very, very hard thing to do. Okay, how about if we would try to punish this Mr. T-57? This is the question. Can we do something bad for him or not so much? That would be 1. That would be 2. That would be 3. Doesn't really change anything. It's okay. Hard game. Very, very hard game, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It just is. And you know, this is a good showcase of all of this. Believe me or not, this is a very good showcase of what this tank is capable of doing, right? And if it is just hard to play with a tank, what do you want me to say and what do you want me to do? Should I lie to you and say this tank is idiot-proof? Very hard angle to punish this guy. Okay, Pixel. No, not so simple and not so easy. That's for sure. Not so simple and not so easy, fellas. Bad aim by me. Cannot complain about this. Let's go for other one. Kaboom. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Very nice. Can we take a risk for the biscuit shot? Okay, this tank is not a Leopard. I really want to... I mean, unless I am very unlucky, this tank is not Leopard 1. I do not think accuracy of this vehicle is equal to Leo 1 accuracy, right? So, whenever you are thinking Leo 1 is like the best sniper schnitzel out there, and whenever you can hit absolutely every single shot and you are feeling like a fish in the water, I do not really think I can say the same thing with this tank. Don't get me wrong, it's not bad, it's not Chinese gun accuracy either, right? But it is not Leo 1. It is not Leo 1 for sure. 4 seconds left. 2, 1. Let's go. That would be 1. That would be 2. One more. That would be done. 3000 damage and 1000 assisting damage. This game was extremely hard. The main reason why it was hard, we are having a winning spawn, you know, so I need to be a bit more aggressive if I want to get a lot of use, and I was simply greedy. I was just simply greedy. But that's okay. This is a good example. With this tank, you cannot be full special, you know, it is not going to go well, and you will pay a price and you will pay a tax for your stupidity, you know, just how it goes. That is a good one. 3000 damage, 1,100 assisting damage. That is okay, fellas. That is completely fine. And even though I played like a special mother trucker, I finished second by experience and first by the damage. And with a healthy 44,000 minus. Okay, let's go for a fourth game. I know it is not happening very often whenever we are going for a 4 or maybe even 5 game session, but this is a new tank and you will be interested in spending your hardly earned credits, money, gold, bonds and whatever else, right? So I think I can go harder speaking about the games, right? Maybe I can show you a bit more, and in the same time it is extremely exciting for me to play with this vehicle as well. I'm having a blast and I am trying to figure out how to make this tank work in the first place, right? So this is interesting stuff. This is very interesting stuff. No, this is not Leopard. Once again, I'm just trying to figure out how the gun accuracy is looking like, and I don't really think it's adequate to 0.24 on the paper. It is, even though it is a German tank and you're supposed to be very, very accurate, I don't feel like it is a laser. I don't feel like it is a laser, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Maybe it's me being a bit special, which could be very possible, but I don't feel like it is accurate to that level. Maybe the aim time is kind of showing the middle finger or something, I do not know. But it doesn't feel to me like it is so easy to deal with this vehicle, to say that the least. Or the gun would be instantly epic. I don't feel like it. Then, you know, this is not the first game which I am playing with this tank. Okay, what do we want to do at this point? At this point, I think we are going to try to hunt the light tank. Now, where exactly light tank is? What I want to do, I want to go for a blind shot like so. Zoom out and check it out. Bam, this is not a direct hit. That is okay. Let's go for here and let's wait for those 6 seconds. We simply have time for that. Let's see. 1 second and we are going. This is not a direct hit either. It is okay. Let's try to go a bit more like this. 4 seconds left. No blind shots whatsoever, huh? Looks like enemy light tanks are not sitting here. I cannot hit anything. I am trying to figure out where exactly this gentleman is sitting at, but I cannot see anything. Let's go for another one. Oh, this is a direct hit. This is a direct hit as well. Beautiful. Excellent. Light tank was sitting in the typical position what did he expected. To be awarded with assisting damage, not like whenever I am on my shift. Hell no. It doesn't work like this. Okay, we need to figure out how we want to make pressure for this Mr. Centurion Action 10. I have an idea how we are going to get involved. I'm sorry fellas, my voice is giving up. Sometimes it happens when my voice is saying time out, skill, you are talking too much, time out. This is how it feels like. Okay, beautiful. We are going to go up like this. If this gentleman is not paying attention, and it looks like he isn't, he is officially dead. Very nice. Now we want to say hello for Mr. Centurion. And as well, Centurion is not paying that much attention, so we can keep pushing in front. We are winning by 3,500, and I do not really think enemies are sitting that well. In fact, I think they are not enjoying themselves in this situation, so we can get a bit more involved as well against this TVP. Do I think this TVP is still sitting in the same position? Very well could be, fellas. He is either sitting here or either sitting here up front. He's sitting up front. We hit the shot on the move, fellas. We hit the shot on the move just for the tank to say, what you said about my accuracy? What did you said about my accuracy? Buy me now for 125 million credits. No, don't do that, fellas. This is not a good deal. 125 million credits, considering this tank is a credit pit as well. A hard tank to play with. Extremely expensive tank to play with. This is not the right way how you want to pay for it. Okay. What we want to do, we just want to push on that Grille, I guess. Grille is kind of down to fartable and Progetto is somewhere here in the back. Do I care about this Progetto to that level to not ignore him? Probably yes, I do. I would say Progetto is sitting here up front. Grille, 1000 damage, okay. Not a big surprise. I cannot act surprised here. I just simply cannot. Doesn't really matter. We are still shooting. All right here. By saying this, between the shells, our reload is 4.5 seconds. So it matters for nothing. Even though we are ammo racked. By the way, whenever someone is shooting gold, this tank is becoming literally paper. Everyone can penetrate this tank in the face like there is no tomorrow, right? That is the highlight of all of this. And this chieftain, I'm feeling sad for this guy, but I have a feeling it is about the time to go. Skill, would you ever be chieftain? Would you even be sad for a chieftain? No, absolutely not. We should have 3 blind shots, so this should be pretty much 3.5 to 3.7 thousand damage. Let's see, am I correct? I am incorrect. 4.8 thousand damage. How? Oh, I 3-shotted him. I lit him on fire and he burned to death. Oh, okay. I am wrong, fellas. 4.8 thousand damage. I do not know who I blind fired, how I blind fired, but I have no problems whatsoever. 4.8 thousand is a good score. Now, once again, we are second by the experience, we are first by the damage, and in total we are losing 54,000 credits each round. Obviously, I fired quite a bit of the blind shots and everything, but this tank is a money pit. I cannot see how you are going to break even with this vehicle, if I can say so. I just do not see how you can break even. All in all, this is a 4th game for you, and I think I have a pretty decent understanding from this vehicle already. I played 5 games, you haven't seen 1 game only. My performance is 3.8 thousand damage and 1,000 assisting damage, which is okay. I think I showed you enough. I think whenever this tank is going to be sold, I think I might actually mark this vehicle instantly. At least that's what I think. So my all and all opinion about this tank. It's not Leo 1 accuracy wise. I do not call this tank Leo 1, and I do not really think this tank is like Leo 1. This is the first thing. The second thing is, platform is actually okay. Apart one thing, you are paper, you cannot expect to bounce anything with this tank, right? The gun handling is probably going to be between 5 and 4, but probably I am leading towards 4, maybe more, maybe, right? And all it is, I think, end game player tank. By saying this, I do not really think this tank is beginner friendly. I think this vehicle is pretty much endgame player tank. You know, the guys who are fluffy super unicums, they will make this tank work. For a newer player, I do not see how newer player can be bothered to count the ammunition, to think when to shoot, how to shoot, relocate without armor, and everything. It's not beginner friendly tank. It's just hard tank to play with. Is it worth it? If you like Leo 1, I don't think this tank is going to be better for you, to say that the least. I cannot see how you would love this tank more, if you know what I mean. I just can't see that. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Those are the first impressions of the Lion. And is it worth 1 million free experience? At least that's what I'm going to pay for it. You tell me, fellas. You tell me, is it worth it or not? I don't know. Hard tank to play with, to say that the least. Anyways, take care and see you next time. Skill is out for today. Peace.